Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to review the Portland electric pressure washer, which is 1750 psi from Harbor Freight. And the reason I got this pressure washer was to use the 14-inch pressure washer surface cleaner, which I have a review out on, so check that out. The one thing with this pressure washer is they also have the Portland Quick Connect Spray Wand, which allows you to use not just the surface cleaner, but also the pressure washer turbo nozzle and these fixed pressure washer quick connect nozzle kit nozzles. So we'll show all those as well and check this thing out. We've got it out of the box. For assembly, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is take the handle, and it has these 4 screw holes, and they simply slide in, turn the unit around, and it has the 4 holes right there. So let's go ahead and put those in. There's also the little cord wind piece, and it just slips down. Do a Judy chop. Ha! And there are also 2 screws that go at the top of the handle. And for that, you don't need the super long one, but once I've got it. Here is our spray wand. And the way this works, and it comes with the nozzle, and you can see as you adjust that, it makes the spray either tighter or wider. So we'll put this on, see how it works, but this is not the one that I plan to use. I plan to use this wand so that I can use all my snap-on adapters. And by those, they snap on, they're not from Snap-on. The other thing that this has is it has the spray soap container, and on this you just fill that with soap, and then it also locks in to your spray nozzle. So I've never been a big fan of putting soap on anything while I'm washing with my power washer. What I do is I usually use a bucket with a brush and put the soap on that way. But we'll also try that out today. So this just goes in and twist locks. And now we have the stock nozzle. And so we'll try that out. Even though I don't plan to use it, doesn't mean somebody might not. And same with the soap bottle. We'll use it today also and demonstrate it. Our hose goes into our spray nozzle, and then it has a lock lever that clicks home, and that holds that in there. So if you pull it out to assemble it, just so everybody sees, it just slides in, pushes tight, and then you slide the lock home, and it is now assembled. And this end obviously screws into the piece of pipe on the front. So put that on. Okay, we've got off on, and on the back we have the hose. What I like too, and most of the electric ones are this way, it has a built-in GFI on our 2-prong plug. So anything we should be plugging into outside should already be protected by a GFI, but this just kind of ensures that it is. So there's a GFI built into our power washer. And of course we've got our soap bottle. So that pretty much is the assembly that needs done. So let's take this outside, set it up, and we'll operate it with first the spray wand that came with it. We'll try out our soap bottle, and then we'll switch to our Quick Connect spray wand, where we'll be able to use our pressure washer turbo nozzle as well as our little Quick Connect nozzle kit. And again, the pressure washer surface cleaner we've already used, so check that video out as well. So here's something I like about this pressure washer already. It appears to have pretty long hoses on both the spray nozzle and a really long cord. And even though it's GFI protected, I don't really like plugging it in very close to where I'm using water. So having a long cord helps there as well. So the spray nozzle hose, yeah, pretty much goes where it goes. So 21 foot looks like for the spray nozzle. So the electrical cord on this is 35 feet. So that'll be plenty to get to an outlet without getting right where your hose and water is. Okay, well here we have the front of our Jeep, and we just spent a week in Michigan, and so I don't know how well it shows up here, but there are a lot of bugs on the front of this. So this will be a good test to see how the pressure washer does. You could hear these bugs smacking off the front of this Jeep and the windshield like it was freaking hail or something out there. So again, we've got a bunch of bug juice, bug guts. So we'll go ahead and use this to test this power washer. We've got our pressure washer plugged in. We've got water to it, and we haven't turned it on yet, but let's get the bleed the air out of the system. You should be able to hear this. Okay, and so turning our nozzle, we have wide, and it gets narrower down all the way to basically a jet stream. So we'll go ahead and turn this on. And electric pressure washers, instead of running all the time like gas ones do, once it builds up the pressure, they stop. Okay, we've got 1750 PSI to work with, so let's try it out on our Jeep. Okay, so that's a pretty effective spray pattern. And it's starting to knock the bugs off of our Jeep. Okay, let's try out the soap dispenser. I went ahead and wet down the entire Jeep. We'll take this wash and wax, which this isn't a review of this, but this is a car wash soap with wax built in. We'll fill this container up. And actually, I'm not going to fill it up because I don't actually intend to use this. Like I said, I just use a bucket normally with my soap. And one of the reasons is because you have to take this nozzle, this soap dispenser, off to use the pressure washer nozzle again. So there's just not a lot of reason to do that, but we'll demo it. Like I said, this might be an important part for somebody that's looking to buy this. It's not for myself. Okay, and then to connect that, you unplug your nozzle, which was pretty easy. And clip in your soap dispenser. Okay, so there's our soap dispenser. Let's shoot it here and see how it does. Okay, and that does put the soap on there, but like I said, I can do that with a brush, with a bucket, about as easy, I think. It doesn't give you any pressure, so it's not going to wash anything off. It literally just applies the soap. So I can see it for maybe deck wash or something like that. But for a car wash, I'm just not a fan. But again, it also didn't really add anything to the price. We've got the pressure washer. Now what I'm going to do is put on our Quick Connect spray wand, because that's how I envision leaving this power washer set up all the time. So we'll put this nozzle on because I can use it with my surface cleaner. And I also have this pressure washer turbo nozzle that we'll try out. I think it was like $25. And we also have this pack of quick connect nozzles, and they are non-adjustable, but what it has here is, I see a 40-degree nozzle, a 15, a 9, a 35-degree nozzle, and looks like a soap nozzle. So I won't be using a soap nozzle, but let's open this up. Okay, so our nozzle just clips in, same as the soap nozzle did. Now, by replacing the nozzle that came with it with the quick attach nozzle, I've got a little more versatility, and I just put this up. Let's first try out our pressure washer turbo nozzle. Sounds kind of cool. Okay, and this says cleans up to 50% faster than the standard nozzle. Faster and deeper clean with an oscillating jet. So that might be pretty cool. And then it's ideal for concrete and brick. It can be used on the Harbor Freight gas or electric pressure washers as long as they have the quick connect up to 3,200 psi. So with the quick connect, pull it back, shove it in. It's on. Let's see how it does. So the tip here doesn't really adjust, but the nozzle, you see that, it swirls. Yeah, there's nothing really you can see there. But the jet kind of swirls as it goes. So let's go ahead and wipe some of the soap off our car with that. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. I think that might do better on like a deck or a concrete surface than it does necessarily on the car. But it does sound cool. I don't know if that comes across on the video, but it kind of does a whirring noise. Sounds like a helicopter in the distance. So let's take our quick connect fixed nozzles out, and what I like is kind of an easy wide pattern, and so I'm gonna kind of guess maybe somewhere around 15 degree. Here are our nozzles, and on these they have printed the degree on the plastic. So this is a 0 degree, so basically a straight stream. This one's a 15 degree. This one's a 40 degree, 25 degree, and our soap nozzle. So let me lay these out across here and we'll just try them out to demo each one. So 25, 0, 15, and 40. So the colors are red, orange, green, white, and black. And black is the soap. So let's put our straight stream on here. And see how it does. Get that wet to keep the soap from drying, but that's a nice straight stream. That is a nicer straight stream with a longer reach than what our adjustable wand that came with the unit had. Okay, the next one, next most narrow, is our 15 degree. And I think that's about where I normally like my spray to be, but let's try them the rest out and demo them. So here's our 25 degree. I like the way these come in and out. They're pretty easy to use. So actually, maybe that's the way I like to have it. Yeah, I think 25 degrees is going to be it. Then we'll use our 40 degree. And I'd use this for just wetting down something. But like I said, I'd either use the 25 or the 15 for actually washing something like this Jeep. Here's our soap nozzle, which I don't understand necessarily that, because this spray, this pressure washer, to use the soap nozzle, it replaces this part. So you're not, I don't know how that would help necessarily. Although remember, these are sold to use with any quick coupler power washer. And so a very wide spray and really no pressure. Remember to never put your hand in front of a pressure washer that's got a different nozzle on it, because you can actually, what do they call it? Penetrate your skin, basically inject your skin with whatever that is. And if it's, like I said, if it's dirty water or anything, you can get some nasty infections, and actually people have lost limbs, they say. So I've never seen it, but I sure as heck don't want to either. So don't run over your foot with your pressure washer is what that basically comes down to. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and wash the rest of this car, get it cleaned up. The turbo nozzle was kind of cool, but it's not as cool as what I thought it was. Makes a neat sound, and I think it'd be great for washing a building or a deck or even a concrete driveway. But for washing cars, I'm going to just go ahead and stick with, I've got the 25 degree nozzle, and that's what I'm going to use. And this pressure washer, 90% of the time, will be stored just like this. So I'm going to go ahead and wash this car, and then I'll go inside and wrap up this review. Okay, so I got the Jeep all cleaned up and got everything brought back inside. So our Portland 1750 PSI pressure washer from Harbor Freight did a really nice job. What I like about electric pressure washers versus gas is it's one less motor to maintain. So these things have, I believe, plenty of power for what I'm going to use it for, and I don't have to maintain another gas motor. So this pressure washer has been on sale on the Inside Track Club. Currently the price is on sale for $79.99. I did see it for $69.99 about a month ago. One of the things that comes in this pressure washer is this foam cannon, and right now this is on sale for $24.99, but it actually comes with the pressure washer. So that's pretty good, even though I don't intend to really use it. These nozzles were $16.99 right now on sale. The turbo nozzle was and is $27.99, and then this Quick Connect wand is $6.99 right now on the Inside Track Club. So also our power washer surface cleaner, like I said, I saw it, the lowest I've seen it was $49.99 on the Inside Track Club. So altogether, I think it's pretty good value. So your mileage may vary. Hope you like yours. If you get one, let us know in the comments. Have a great day and be safe.